Check this out. I got some more boxes to show you. Let's get it unwrapped. We got the battery sticker on this one. So we've got something inside here. You can see it's bulging a bit. So let's have a look. Got a little packet inside. Have a look at that in a minute. Oh, we're upside down. Here we go, we've got a battery. And a battery, another battery. Here we go. Oh, it's a plain box. Very plain box. Look at that. Bit disappointing. Nothing written on there. Made in China. That's it. When you order your model from Hobby King or wherever, remember to order yourself some batteries. And don't forget some spare props. Good that they stuck it in a packet, isn't it? I've almost been caught before. I've almost thrown out some receivers because they're that small. All excited about the plane and forgot about the receivers. So there's some props. Very handy. Got some tape here. So I thought it would be a lot bigger box. Very nice. Nicely packed in the foam. Let's start cutting. Beautiful. One wing. Two wings. Oh, look at this. Not bad quality. What is that? Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Nice big decal on there. Make it stand out in the sky, won't it? Very nice. Looks like we've got a little bit of assembly to do. Got to put our horns on. Servos are pre-installed under that little bit of sticky tape there. It does pop off sometimes, doesn't it? Must be where our wing struts go into, I'm guessing. Very stiff. Loosen them up so you don't strain your servos. I'm guessing these will be plastic servos, but that's alright. Very stiff, not much travel. But we shouldn't need much travel. I like the colour. Very plain on the top. That's alright. Underneath we've got the nice big decal. Very nice. Same again, the servo's hidden under there. Push that tape down. Loosen this up a little bit. Your ailerons will be good to go. Now I know this is a very old model, but it's a really good model, isn't it? We've got a little crack there. Should be right. Oh, indentation there. That's a shame. Something set on there, maybe our rods. This is an old model. It's version 2, I think. And the new colour scheme. So that's alright. It's an old faithful, isn't it? You can't beat J-3 Cub. Everyone should have a J-3 Cub. Probably not the sexiest plane around, but should be a decent flyer. Got some carbon bars. Quite small actually, but that's alright. They'll be fine. We've got here. Oh, they're nice. Big wheels actually. They're not too bad. A lot smaller than a Tundra, of course. But they're quite nice. They've got the grooves in them too. They're nice. Still pretty big. They'll work fine on the grass. Side spats for our wheels. Oh, for our landing gear. Very strong. What's that, like our canopy? Oh, we've got lots of assembly to do. Lots of screws, horns, bigger screws there. Oh, some spring things. Hold our wings together. Oh, our rear tyres, rear wheel. Some supports. We've got lots of bits on this one, haven't we? Like I said, it is an old plane, so I'm guessing there's lots of assembly. I do not know what that is. Bit weird, isn't it? We've got some little screws with that too. Maybe they go together. There's some little tiny screws come with this thing. Don't know what that is. It's made out of some sort of wood, plywood, painted black. I'll have to look at the instruction manual for that. Keep those screws, because they should go together. It's plastic bits. We might have a look at this after a minute. I'll pull out. Oh, we've got some more bits. Here's our big struts. They're quite nice and big. Here we go. I want to get to this bit. Oh, there's our prop. Oh, I like how the tips are painted. Very nice. Should be a 12 by 6, I believe. They didn't have these in stock, which is a shame, I think. So I brought the cheap ones. Because that's a nice big solid prop, that. No writing on it. Look at this big bird. That's a big bird. Pull these out first. I'm surprised how well they packed it in. Such a small box for a big plane. Look at this. That looks like nice quality. I like the fade out of the paint. That's real nice. Decals, print, stored. Very nice. Oh, we've got some plastic inserts for the screwing. Here we go. That's pretty big. Look at the size of that. That's pretty big. Oh, we've got some balsa wood there. Plywood. Plastic mounts there. Maybe we've got some rear wing struts go in there, maybe too. Oh, something fell off. Bit of foam. Bit of paint just fell off. Again, there's not much travel, but it is a big surface. Not much travel. Only a foam hinge. That's alright. Should last a long time. That's a decent size, that. Pretty decent bird, this. Look at this. Decent sized bird. Got a lot of weight in it actually. Feels heavy. That's all plastic. That's plastic. Plastic. Wow. Plastic. Wow. Foam seats. Continue on, show you. Nice quality for an old bird actually. Very nice, isn't it? Nice paintwork on it. underneath. Hang on. Nice. Plastic. Look at the engine popping out the front of that. That looks impressive in the sky. It's very heavy. Very heavy. Oh, I've got a nice lady on there. Very nice. Nice decals. Impressive upgrade, isn't it, this colour scheme over the traditional yellow one. Look at inside the cockpit there. Can you see in there? Look. Got some gauges. Not bad, very impressive. And underneath here, that slides right out. You can see there. Get there the surveys there if you need adjusting. Because the cables. Oh, what's the little JST for? Not much room in there for your battery. Hoping to fly it on 4-cell. All plastic. Oh, I thought the battery would have went in the front here. You know? But it doesn't. Goes up to about there, the battery. Yeah, about there. So it's not all the way forward. That feels like plastic too. Very nice quality for an old bird. Very nice. Should be a beautiful flyer. I'm impressed by all the plastic. That's a nice looking bird. Open up some of these. They're big struts, aren't they? Under here, like this. Some decent size. Bit bendy, but that's alright. You probably don't need to do anything. Just for looks. I love planes that look like real planes. You know? We got lots of bits in this one. Lots of bits. Yeah. Bought your wing struts too. Some more of them. More of them. 4 of them. Got some funny little curve things. And look at this and be impressed. Eh? Can you see that in the camera? Little hubcap for your wheels. Cub. And of course, look at this. Yellow underneath. They've painted that side grey. Oh, green on that one. Grey on that one. Green. So maybe it was once yellow. Some sort of mount. Definitely need to download the instruction manual for this one. Some sort of stump. Here we go, our ailerons Y cable. We got lots of screws, more screws, some little springy things. Oh, there's some big springs for our suspension, for our wheel, I'm guessing. Some like heat shrink there. Look at the support for the rear wheel. That's long. So that's going to be nice and strong. That looks like it's all cast steel. So that'll be nice and strong. Ooh, a tiny, tiny little hole there. We've got to screw in the mount. Well, this is something. Oh, lots of springs. Little springs. Our horns. Little screws there. Our rods. More screws. Lots of screws. Lots of screws. And all these springy things. 4 of them. 2 different sizes. Yeah, well, they would have to paint everything. All these little bits are all painted. So there's no excuses here. So these are painted. Painted grey on the inside. And the bluey colour on the outside. Wow. Good quality when you look at this. All the paintwork on it. Guessing these should be just grey plastic. They feel a bit rough. Well, actually, we didn't see no specs on the box or anything, did we? There's nothing. There's nothing written on the box. So we'll definitely have to download the manual. But this should run on 3-cell and 4-cell. That's cool looking engine, isn't it? Looks nice. I'll assemble it right now. So let's get into the build. I'm just checking out the front, seeing how the front comes off. So it's only those 4 screws, 1, 2 each side, and that all comes off. So that's really good, isn't it? And look at the quality of this. That's all steel, isn't it? There's our motor there, which is 3648, 700 kV. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Won't be breaking that off, will you? And hopefully you can look under here. You can see in there, a bit hard to see with the light. It's 40 amp, just no name, ESC, just black. Can't see any writing on the top of it, I don't think. That's alright. Here we are with it all built. Looks pretty good. Thought it was pointless showing you any of the build because Hobby King's taken it off the website. So it must be obsolete now. This is it. I think I got the last of the batch. So did have a couple of issues. On the main wing, the bolts that screw in, the nuts just fall out. They're just sort of like pressed in there, I think, and then holding real good in the plastic. And it's really hard to get in there to glue them in or do anything with. So, bit of an issue. If I've got to pull the wing off again, it's going to be a problem. And I don't know, a bit of muck around on these springs underneath. You either got the choice of pushing it up and having no gap here, or underneath there you see it doesn't line up, doesn't come, see it's up too high there. So these hubcaps are hard to screw in because you can't grab onto it to get them all the way in. They cut your fingers trying to screw them in, but it's good enough. There's the springs, the rods on the tail. They look nice. Get the glued little plates in. Once you start building, you work out where they go. You know, works itself out. I did download the directions, which help you. They do tell you the lengths of the screws, which makes it helpful. You know, they got the lengths of the screws there for you, so that's pretty good. And about the CG, 65mm. And I tried this heavy Turnigy pack, heavy duty, 60C discharge, full cell, 2200, and it is still really tail heavy. So I don't know what this is about. It is an old model. So maybe the old batteries were really heavy. I don't know. Because it's made for 3 cell. That's a 4 cell pack. Gonna need lots of lead in the front to get it to balance. I don't know. Here's underneath. You have a better look at the landing gear. I don't think these springs really do anything. They're just there for show. You see, I guess this rod is just longer. Too long for these side spats. Yeah, but that's alright. You see it goes on over top of those side struts. So you definitely can't pull the wing off. The main wing is too hard. You know, if you won't fit in the car. I think I had to glue these on, didn't I? Tiny little screws holding them in. More strut supports there. They look nice. Had to glue them in, I think. Those ones are already in. I think I pulled that one out. Had to glue it back in. And the rods for this were too short. They had a bend on each end. So I put some longer ones on. I put these, I don't know what these little clamps on. As you can see there. So now that's fully adjustable. So that's a lot better idea. Like this. Luckily I downloaded the directions before they deleted it off their website. Hey. It is a nice looking plane. Be a shame if they're going to get rid of it. But I'm guessing the Tundra's taken over. Nice looking plane. Decals look nice. Spray job looks nice. Not perfect foam. A few dents in it here and there. It is an old plane. Pity's got no flaps. Hope for the best. Got to try and work out this CG. Don't know what's going on there. Thanks for watching.